What's going on, all my toy collectors and DC fans out there? You know who it is. It's your boy Ox, and welcome to the Cave of Wonders. Now today we're going to be taking a quick look at the brand new 2024 DC Multiverse Gold Label Collection Shazam figure by McFarlane Toys. This figure right here is based off of the DC vs. Vampires comic book storyline, and it's a Walmart exclusive, and I got it for roughly around about $20. So stay tuned as we unbox this really cool figure and see if it's worth joining the rest of the toys that I have here in the Cave of Wonders. Let's get to it. Okay, now starting off with the front of the packaging, you guys can see it says DC Multiverse, let you know the name of the character we're going to be looking at, which is Shazam. This right here is part of the Gold Label collection. This was a Walmart exclusive. That's where I was able to find it at. Like I said, roughly around $19.99. Up top, let you know it has 22 moving parts, made by McFarlane Toys, ages 12 and up. I already measured the box up for you guys. It's 6 inches wide by 11 inches tall by almost 3 inches in depth, okay? Clear package window showing you the figure that's inside. Like I said, this is part of the DC vs. Vampires storyline. You can just see it comes with 2 extra hands. You got the figure stand, the card right there. Side just says DC vs. Vampires, Shazam. On the back, some really cool artwork. I like to always show off artwork because I think that's some of the best parts of where these characters come from is, you know, in comics and stuff like that. So you got to show the artwork a lot of love. This is really cool. I'm definitely going to be cutting this out and keeping it. On this side, there's nothing. Right here, right there's the barcode in case you guys are looking for it in stores. Let's go ahead and crack Shazam out of the box. And here he is out of the box. You guys can see it comes with 2 extra closed fists right here, a little collector's card, and then a figure stand that most of your multiverse figures end up coming with. Let's go ahead and start off with this little collector's card real quick. This is the same image that was on the back of the box right there. This is actually really cool, man. I love this image right here. This is pretty dope. On the back, it just gives you a little read up on Billy Batson and how he's Shazam and stuff like that. This bio has nothing to do with the DC vs. Vampire storyline and how he turned into a vampire and everything, okay? Like I said, just a little stand right there. Then he has 2 closed fists. As you can see out of the box, he has 2 open hands, kind of like he's clawing at something or just making like a menacing hand, you know, motion that he just basically killed somebody. Then he has 2 closed fists right here. And then taking a look at the figure up close, I've already measured him out for you guys. He ended up measuring out to 7 3/8, okay? Pretty dope looking figure. Now, I can see some reuse of, I think it was the Multiverse Gold Label Shazam, the regular version. I know this is a Gold Label as well, but there was a Gold Label regular Shazam of him, kind of like a comic book looking one, not the movie version, but I think this is the same sculpting, legs, boots, the arms and everything. I think just the symbol maybe might be missing, might be different right here where that lightning bolt is, but everything else I'm pretty sure is exactly the same, besides like extra, obviously the extra paint work. The other one was more brighter colored. This one's more darker right here, kind of like a burgundy. But yeah, man, taking a look at his face up close, that's a really scary looking face right there. I love the fact that it's gray. You can see the gray, the darker black gray right in his cheeks, the bright red eyes, all the blood. And not only that, but do you see how the blood is like, looks wet on his hands and on his mouth right there? I like how they ended up doing that, man. Check out all the texture and detail right here in his suit. That's really awesome right there. I don't have that other Shazam figure to show you guys. I'm real selective on when I buy stuff or whatever, but I do like some customizing, so I was actually going to customize my own Shazam comic book looking figure myself. But this right here is awesome. This figure is going to look cool with the rest of some of my other you know what's funny is I don't even collect most of the DC vs. Vampires. I just collect certain ones for like my DC horror shelf that I have, which I'll show you guys towards the end of the review. But yeah, man, looks dope. I love this. I love the cape right here and everything. That's pretty dope. Now, you guys already know the articulation on these figures, but I'll quickly go over it. Head does go around. It does look up pretty far. Well, not real. There we go. About that far. Only looks down about there. It's kind of hindered right here by his cape and everything. Arms do come up. They do rotate. Does have bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. It doesn't rotate right here at this little gauntlet, but it does rotate at his hands. Does go in. Does go out. Does have upper torso articulation in case you guys want to rock him side to side or rotate his body. If you guys hold right here, it doesn't end up moving. Right here at his stomach muscles. There we go. My bad. It does end up moving. It wasn't moving at first, but there we go. Yep. So he does rotate around if you need him to. Legs do kick up. It is hindered right here by this little piece right here, like a lot of the other multiverse figures. No kind of thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Doesn't move right here at the boot, right here at the calf muscle. Hold on, I see a little line right there. So nope, it doesn't. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. It does rotate around if you need it to. Feet do go up, do go down. Does have toe articulation. Pretty awesome looking figure, man. I'm really happy to end up finding this. Like I said, it was a Walmart exclusive, man, but it does look really cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys another Shazam figure. This is one that came out, I think, about 3 years ago. Another McFarlane figure. This was for the I think it was the Dark Knight's Metals or whatever, Dark Knight's Metals set or whatever, when Shazam got infected, I think, by the Joker or something like that. But you guys can see some reuse right here in the legs as well. And I think in the stomach as well. The upper torso is different right up here. But yeah, as far as the legs go, not the boots. These are different boots. Like I said, I think most of this figure is from that gold label Shazam comic figure, all right? Now, this right here is my little DC horror collection that I like to display. I know it's two different universes. You got DC vs. Vampires, and you got Blackest Night right here. I just really like how all these figures end up looking together. When they first started releasing these DC vs. Vampires figures, I didn't like the Batman one. I didn't like the Joker one. I didn't like the Superman one. It just didn't look as cool as this like zombie looking one right here. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just not collect all those figures. I'll just collect the ones that I really like. And so far, I really love this Green Lantern one right here, and I really love this Shazam figure. I was actually debating on popping off this Shazam's head right here because it looks so cool, and maybe throwing it on this body with the hood right here from that Black Adam movie that came out with The Rock, because I really like how he looks or whatever. But now that I'm holding this figure right up here, that burgundy red ends up making it really pop. It's probably going to make it really pop on my shelf because most of these figures all have like dark black suits. So but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, why are you displaying these two different comic book characters from each one, differently? But, it's my shelf, my cave, and this is how I'm going to display it. I love the way these things look. I hope he does like a Wonder Woman one so I can throw it in there too. But I love all these different little scary faces that they all have on them. They just look really dope together, man. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If I can find a link, I'll go ahead and leave it in the description so you guys can at least try and get this at Walmart online, or at least save the spot for whenever it does come back in stock, all right? Other than that, have a good one, guys. Stay cool.